And hello everybody and welcome back to Amargest Gaming. Amargest here, bringing you some Space Engineers 2. Alright guys, this is a great opportunity to start something new. Having some real problems with Space Engineers 1 and the Hoodwink scenario. Our build and repair systems have now become defunct because of the new Economy 2 pack. So I'm still trying to find something that will work so we can continue the Hoodwink scenario, but in the meantime I thought we'd start something new in Space Engineers 2. I've been wanting to do this game forever and I've now got it. It was on discount. It was on discount at the same time that Economy 2 was on discount, so I am so stoked for this. I'm so stoked. So new game offers is quite a lot, and having read through this, having done a quick playthrough of the survival, I thought, okay, I'll do this with you guys because I thought you would love this. And oh man, I am so excited for this. I want to see what happens in the Amargest system. So let's start with survival. Now, I am not running the most powerful rig for you guys who are out there. There is going to be problems. There is going to be delays. There's going to be issues. Mind you, this is also alpha, as it says there up in the top left corner. So guys, just bear with me. Bear with me on all of this. We will get through it and we will enjoy this. I am absolutely certain of it. I'm loving the new spacesuit over there. It looks great. It's colorable and everything. Oh man, this is just so cool what we can do with this. There's just so much versatility in the game. They've added so much new stuff that I'm looking forward to trying, like an area welding tool or something like that. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like eventually down the line. They've got this new. Oh man, there's just so much. I just don't want to spoil it for you. But hold on to the edge of your seats, guys. It's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride, but it's going to be one of those enjoyable bumpy rides. So, I mean, look at that. Look at what we got here. Look at what we got here. We've got a beautiful red ship. I've forgotten to turn this on again. So there we go, guys. You can see me a little bit better. Okay. Right. Come on, please. I know this takes a while. So, we will get in there eventually. I'm just wondering what that is at the top of the ship. I think that's a new antenna system. Sorry, I just noticed. I'm noticing new stuff as I'm going along. As I'm sort of been playing a bit of this, I'm recognising some of the stuff. Obviously, we've got the cargo container over on the left side there, which is I think that's your standard size large grid. We've got new railings, which I personally think look better than the originals. Oh man, I mean, if those are the new ion engines as well, I am well happy. I've seen the hydrogen engines and they are awesome. And everything just looks great. Now, sorry, we don't have water yet in the game. I'm going to say officially. Now, I have seen YouTube clips where people have actually found water. They've added it in to see how it works, how it flows, and all this sort of stuff. It's cool. It's so cool what you can do with it, and I'm really actually quite excited for when they officially add that into the game. I mean, see what we can do with it. Building dams and with like roads on it and stuff like that. I mean, that'd be cool. But as for now, I'm just happy with what we've got and exploring this. Oh, here we go. The new intro. Oh, come on, please.
Years. Everyone we know, every generation after them, will be gone by the time we arrive.
But we'll be at the Amargest system, colonizing across the stars, expanding humanity, building everyone's future.
We're the part of the final wave, Miro. Last to leave, and not knowing what we are walking into.
We will face whatever comes together. The first wave of ships, the Napier, the Shanong, they laid the foundation. We will complete their legacy.
Cool.
We left Earth in 2093. Over 1,000 years into our journey, and the first time waking up to refuel felt like a short nap. Yvonne and I wake at each of the 10 refueling stops, harvesting Perez particles deposited from dying stars, programming the warp drive's next jump, and then going back to sleep until the next one. Everyone else is sleeping and dreaming of the Amargest system, our destination. Past the halfway mark, and the warp drive is as perfect as the day it was installed. We are on track to arrive exactly when we are supposed to.
I don't know. I have this feeling in my stomach that there's something waiting for us in the darkness.
I hope you're wrong, Yvonne.
There it is, Delphos, and Almagest shining in the distance.
I'm picking up something.
They're heading right for us.
We can't evade it. Brace for impact.
Damn, I knew it. We need to abandon ship.
Not an option.
The new physics engine is quite nice there. I mean, if this was Space Engineers 1, the entire ship would have been exploding by now.
Some of them didn't make it.
You tried to save the ship, and look what it cost me.
43 cryopods breached. The rest are stable, but the ship is busted.
So we're dead.
No, Verger is in range of the escape pods. I can make planetfall, find resources, and help.
You mean leave me here, alone, in a crashed ship?
You are too injured to make the trip. The colonists need someone here to monitor them and keep things stable.
This is your fault. We could have made it out just fine if we'd left when I said so.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Go be the hero. Again.
I'll be as quick as I can, promise.
Whatever.
I hope they make it up in the end. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is actual in-game footage, guys. This is the actual in-game stuff. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, look at this. Look at this. And that's amazing.
Yvonne, I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
They do have a thing where they argue. Okay, so we got a new drill, a new type of like laser welder, and a new grinder. So I mean, we could, if we wanted to, we could go to town and we could take this apart if we really wanted to. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Oh. Alright. Okay.
Good news. The drill still works. I've detected multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
I mean, technically speaking, we don't need to do this. I'm just doing it anyway. because it'll be nice to have a few more resources at hand for later on. I mean, I could really go to town if I wanted to. I could take all of this apart. I mean, if I go... Is it K? I'm still trying to remember the control systems here. There we go. Tab. If I go... Map. GPS. And then I can... What is it? I can add current position. If we change that to starting location, so that's cool. You can actually copy stuff. There we go. So we've had a started location into the Avenger system. So we can come back and harvest all of this later on. Like I say, I'm just harvesting for the sake of harvesting it. I don't really know if there's any point. But I love how the magnetic boots are basically clunking. Ooh, new ship. We've got to do a bit of repair work, but we should be fine. Now, great thing about this is you've got component mode and then you've got raw mode. So you've got two ways of actually being able to make things as they're meant to. So like, I can't do any more because I need iron and silicon for the construction components and the electrical parts. And again, the same there. So let's bring up our drill. Oh no, sorry. We got these here. I don't know why it does that massive boom when you start grinding stuff down. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. I mean, we could do all these. I know these are empty. There we go. I suppose we can see what we can weld back in here. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of the other. Can't really do too much.
What do you see?
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it.
I think that's got something in it. So this is what I mean. It takes a while. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Sometimes it even crashes the game. Yeah, seriously. I've actually had it where I got to... I think it was about the third phase of the colonization process. And yeah, the game just decided it was going to crash out on me. Use the jetpack to get to the other side. I love how it's sort of like areas just sort of like yeah, it wants me to just crouch down there. Okay. So yeah, I need 100 nickel, 80 of silicon, and 920. So let's start with this. What we've got here. So that's the nickel taken care of. Silicon is up there. so that's all the silicon taken care of. Ah, there is a way up. Oh, no, it's not a way up, it's a way down. I mean, we could spend hours just grinding this all out if we really wanted to. Oh, okay, so we've got everything apparently. So I'm going to put away the tools. This way. That was me touching down. Bring out our welder. There we go, one finished grasshopper. Okay.
So, what's the plan?
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
I love his pessimism. Makes very interesting. So you can see where all of the water's meant to go. Yeah, tons of area for it. Yeah, the level of detail just blows my mind. I'm sort of taking it easy because I don't want to miss the mark, and it keeps on freezing. I don't know why. It's always whenever I'm in the ship it decides to freeze. Probably because it's like so much data. I could turn down the terrain. It does make it a bit more Space Engineers 1, but it's like horses for courses really at this sort of stage. Let's go inside the ship. Get an idea of where we're going. There's another one there for us to gain if we wanted to. Okay, so oh, it's frozen. Give me a minute. There we go. Turn off the power. Right, let's see what we've got around here. See if we can get any more supplies. Anything that we can use. If not, we just grind down the crate. So grind down the crate, not kick it off the edge. I think that one's upside down. Don't know why, but it is. Almost always actually is. That one's sideways. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a repair job, so let's grab these while we can, because we're going to need the steel tube, we're going to need the plates and all that, because we need to repair some of this. It's sort of showing us a bit by bit how we can make things, how we can upgrade things, but found this is the, for me, it's the quicker way.
Inventory full.
Alright. Let's go and repair stuff first. There we go. Just using the components we got. Oh. I mean, technically speaking, we can use raw components. We just press R. There we go. We can just need 132 units of iron. We got 1.52 ton. How we're able to keep on moving is a miracle of science.
Status update?
I just finished fixing something,
What?
and I've got a new location to check out.
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
Right, now the beauty of this though is with all this stuff, where is it? Hey, oh yeah, this ship doesn't actually have one, so we are going to have to be careful in what we pick up. But yeah, as I say, again, another base to add to our list. Again, tab, that was it. I will remember. So, oops. I'll just call this base 1 abandoned. Okay. Right, so power on. Okay, the higher we get, we're going to get closer to the atmosphere, so, but we're not going to be that high yet that we're going to have to worry. Not sure why it hasn't loaded everything in on the cockpit. Come on. Unknown signal 7 kilometers out. I am not going for that. Oh, sounds like these engines are straining. There you go, atmospheric thruster warning. Catch up, thank you. Being careful as I'm approaching. I don't want to make a mistake here.
Yes! I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally. This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
There we go. Hey. So yeah. Okay, so we do need a repair. Oh, bother. Wrong key. I'm so used to tab being the one that cycles through the HUD. This is what I mean. You can hear it sort of ticking on things. Pardon me. There we go. Okay. So let's use up some of our materials, make some room. Oh, hello. Nice. We got enough for the survival kit. Really quite stoked about that. Okay. Okay, so looks like we're going to need cobalt. Let's see what we got around here. Nothing. However, what this also means, actually having that ship behind me, is we've now got a cargo hold. Alright. So, I mean, we're at what, 89%? If you look in the bottom left when it allows you. Yeah, there you go. Now 90. Let's just grab these and what we can out of these, and then we can just then throw everything into the big mattress, to use the quote from the mask.
Inventory full.
Oh well, so we left the steel plate behind, okay. So, like I said, one big cargo hold! Right, come on. Let me in now. Sometime this century, please. There we go. Oh, we've got 4 power modules on there. That's cool. I'm just going to throw all that on there. It's got an O2 generator, which has got some ice in it. I've just seen these. Alright. Wrong key. But yeah, isn't that breathtaking though, the view? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love how the snow and the ice just sort of like merges with the rest of the terrain. It's one thing the space engineers, the original space engineers, sorry, did actually struggle with. But okay, weird. Couldn't get up there. Come on, let me in. Thank you. Really don't understand why they put so many crates around and nothing going on. For the level of detail, I love it. What's going on? Freaky. Okay, so yeah, we can put power modules in here. So, say if we had an individual battery somewhere, we could... I don't know, let's show you. So, we could take them, plug them in somewhere else which has got, like, I don't know, wind turbine or solar cells attached to it, bring them back. Ain't that cool? Modular. Love it. Nothing in there. I didn't mean to get the floorboards. There we go. We've got a bit about all the different types of production blocks. You've got a smelter, produces raw materials into basic components. Assembler turns smelter output into more advanced components. Refinery converts raw materials into refined materials like enriched uranium. Fabricator takes outputs from all other blocks to craft the most advanced components in the game. And the Gear Forge crafts everything you can carry: tools, weapons, ammo, consumables. Okay, I think I got that. So basically, it's choosing the right horse for the course. And all of them are now necessary. Whereas in like Space Engineers 1, if you had a smelter, it was just that. If you had the refinery, basic refinery, it was just that. If you had a standard refinery, it was just a more advanced version of the basic refinery. Here now you've got the smelter, you've got the refinery, assembler, all this sort of stuff. So all of this is useful. I've not played with this, to be honest with you, so let's open that. Okay, that's not one I'm looking for. So I've noticed there's multiple parts to these. So you've got like the input output, and then you've got the actual recipe page. So like, yeah, area welder Mark 1. I don't think we'll be able to craft one of those. Yeah, iron, gold thread, and platinum electrode. Lord knows where we're going to get that at the moment. Mark 4, you need a drill Mark 3 and a titanium machine. Mark 2, lead bar and metal grid. So there's a lot more materials in Space Engineers 2 than there was in the original. In the original, you had only, what was it, something like 8 different materials. This one seems to have like, I don't know, 20. I haven't actually counted them all yet. I haven't actually needed to yet to try and figure out what's what. But it gives you an idea of what you can do. And then you've got like these things. I think this is where you can add like modules to actually do certain things, like speed modules, power control modules or something like that. Here you can put stuff in. Again, here you can actually make stuff. So like, you know, you got turbine blades, motors, so classic stuff, metal grids, which we do actually need, and we need I think it was like 12 of them, if I recall. Yeah. So we're going to need cobalt. There we go. We know what we need. We just now need to find the basic material wherever the hell they've hidden it, because I've got no idea. Right, what we got in here, if anything? So I've not, like I said earlier, they've got plenty of these knocking around, but it still doesn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It still doesn't down my excitement for what we're finding in this and things we're finding in the area. Let's go out here. Okay, so this leads up here. Okay, oh, I see. This just leads to the top. Oh, I do like the new solar panels. Those are cute. Not to mention, they look more like the solar panels you'd find on top of a house. You know, especially the houses I've seen here in the UK. So, right, okay, what we got up here? Some sort of tower here leading up to somewhere. Control seat, okay. Oh, some sort of dome to be able to see around. Oh, and there's a mining camp up there. Ooh, Okay. So I'm guessing we needed that to figure out where we needed to go next. Okay. Plus to also see some of the things that we can potentially do in this game. Okay, what we got? Toilet, table, sink, shower. You notice it says about sizes as well. I mean, I like the sizes and all thing about as well. So window 2.5. I really want to know more about that. Just haven't got that far yet. Okay, lockers. I like how they've done that into like double, like a bunk bed sort of scenario with the lockers at the end to sort of like, you know, hold everything in place. Button panels with no functionality whatsoever. Ooh. Okay, another empty chest. Okay, we'll grab them. Oop, hello. Another locker. Please be something in there. No. Right, so I think I've covered everything in this facility. So, what is this? This is, we call this smelter, yeah. You know, or smelter base or something like that, yeah. Okay, GPS, new location, base 2, smelter. Like I said earlier, because basically we can come back here and we can grab all that lovely jubbly stuff. Yeah. Okay, drop all that in there. Let's go and get our grasshopper. Okay, that was weird. Oh. Okay, I've accidentally hit escape. Don't know why I hit escape, but there we go. I'm just going to save it actually there. Once we are done though with this session, which is in about 23 minutes, I am going to save it as do a save as, because last time I played this game I had the problem where I actually had it say cannot load well. Not sure why, but it just couldn't load the world. I like that, how it moved the investigate there. Okay. Okay, locate ores. What we got in here though? I'm going to locate inventory first. Well, I don't think there's anything in here. I mean, remember in Space Engineers 1, it was always a case of you go somewhere, you find like about 20 grinders, and it's, oh yeah, Mark 1s, and it's like, really, do I need actually any more? Ah, look at that, we've got a way in. Okay, so drilling time. Oh, there's copper over there. Alright, what is this lovely big wall? This is nickel. Oh, that was cool. One go and we got everything. Okay, okay, why isn't it marking it off the list? Alright, it's 150. Okay, got 186 of nickel, 423 of silicon. Okay, how much of nickel? Yeah, so I got way more than I need of that. Ah, there we go. There's cobalt. Grab about, what, 400 of that? Well, I know it's more than we need, but, okay. And then finally, the biggest amount, which is going to be the iron. What's that? 2,235 kilos. Okay, so 2235. So yeah, we got way more than we need. Okay. Question is, where's the way out? All right. Y to turn the power back on again, P to undock, I'm not going to go too fast. I mean, we can do stupid speed, you know, or ridiculous speed, or ludicrous speed. I don't know exactly know which. 2 GPS markers for here. I'm going to check that as soon as we land. Okay, map. Don't know why we got a marker there. Okay, yeah, click on that, hit delete, there we go. Okay, so input output. I think it actually wanted us to make all of the sheet steel, all, you know, steel plate, all of that sort of stuff. I'll just shove it all in because I know this is all we need is the. That sound effect though reminds me of a video, a film actually. I can't remember which one it is. There's some sort of robot makes that noise multiple times. You know, makes that did it. For some reason I'm thinking Judge Dredd.
The ship's ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
As always, there's always going to be something we're missing, even though we've got 40 cubes of ice there. But let's just drop all that in. Oops. So yeah, we can leave the grasshopper behind now. We're going up to the ice cave there. So let's see. Yeah, power's on. See how much faster we're accelerating. Hydrogen engines are the bomb. And literally are if you hit something. So hence why I'm slowing down already, because I knew where the ice cave was. It literally was mounted on the side of a cliff. Sort of hit that a little too hard, I think. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that did sound rather painful on the front end. Well, it doesn't show any damage, really. Which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's it. A few cubes of ice there, just to show us the way. I mean, they say get about 2,000 units of ice. I think last time I did this, I got about 3,000 or 4,000 units, so I had plenty for like when we get like spacebound, and I think yeah, for like any screw ups that might happen. I mean, come on, it's me. I'm the king of screw up. Okay, I think that's everything. Getting around there to actually put that away can actually be a bit tricky. I don't know what happens actually. Sorry, I want to try something here.
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
Oh, I forgot to put the ice in the cargo hold so it can then be used by the O2H2 converter. Should just take it straight. Hey, okay. It's not allowing me to see that, but okay. Right. Now for the fun part. Yeah, we've got enough time for this.
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
Oh, didn't mean to collide with it. What are these things anyway? Ion thrusters. That's some heavy duty plate there. Ultra resistant plate? Right, it wants me to actually enter the ship from the other side. So let's oblige them. I wonder if there's anything in the cargo. Doubt it, but that'll come in useful later, I'm sure of it. No, it must be something else that's making that noise. A lot more ruggedized. Ships are much more ruggedized in this by the looks of it. That was lucky. An assembler there. Cool, so if this thing could fly, we could fly it.
I've just downloaded a waypoint, Violation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Amargest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
Okay, where's the way out again? That way. Alright. So we're going to drop down here. Let's add another waypoint. For crashed colonization ship. So something else we can rip apart for making a bigger, better ship later on, I guess. Okay, so we now got to go into the control panel. We've got to find the O2H2 generator and turn it on. And there we go. Let's turn the lights on. Return to weather station. much more sensitive than the ships in that I've been building. So whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. I was getting a little out of hand. Any more? I'd have been crashing on that rock face. Okay. Now it's saying that we can go to Valation Station, which is that way. Alright, now we can vamoose like the moose. I want to know what that big rock's all about. One of these days I'm going to have to investigate it. Just for the sheer hell of it. Alright, there we go, up in the top there. Saying it's actually saved the game. Over 300 miles an hour. 400. God, at this rate, if there wasn't for inertial dampeners, we'd be pancakes. There we go. We've hit max speed, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see it behind. Just here, it says gravity 0.45 and falling. So let's turn off the dampeners for a minute. I'm going to see if I can move me. No, not the game. I'm going to see if we can move me above there. There we go. So you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. Let's turn the dampeners back on. There we go. We're practically spacebound now. Let's start majorly slowing down. There we go. Valation Station, and it looks awesome. I've seen images of this in when we were, playing like Space Engineers, and this is just cool. Seeing it up close and all that, and personal. And the great thing is, this is the bit I love the most. Right, if we go connectors, right, basically, it tells you what you can do, with connectors, right. So let's get roughly aligned. You see, it starts going blue, and you get that message coming up saying P lock connect. Okay, it's a little messy, but it does the trick. We're now hooked on. So if we turn the power off. Maybe. There we go. So we're now hooked on. Okay. Let's put that out of the way. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look, isn't that incredible? Do you know what? I'm kind of excited to actually make one of these myself. Technically speaking, we're going to have our chance. Thank you. It doesn't seem to be an airlock at the moment. I think there's like going to be like an update. I think, was it 2.3 or 2.4? I can't remember which one it was now. I think they said that they're going to include that. Oh. Okay. Should be a cutscene any second.
Colonist detected. Welcome to Valation Station, the central hub of the Verger sector. I am the Colonization Authority. When the first waves of the Bearing Project arrived, the cohesion of human-led decision-making was suboptimal. As a solution, neutral stations were constructed across the system, and then I was created. I assess the needs of each sector and generate contracts to achieve the necessary goals of colonization, and with their completion, steps toward a functioning, advanced civilization become evident. Colonization is the sworn duty of every human who arrives in the Amargest. However, personal projects are expected. Each contract provides compensation upon completion, and you will be permitted to use more sophisticated technology as you progress. Colonization requires order. Order requires participation. Your actions will shape the future of mankind in the Amargest system. Your first contract is ready.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where we're going to leave it. So I'm going to save that as a save as, so that we can continue next time and hopefully not have any problems. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys, because I thoroughly have enjoyed it. I'm loving the new visuals. I'm loving the terrain even as it is at the moment. We'll get to see what the contract system's like next time, and yeah, I'm hoping that this is going to continue to be as much fun as it has for this last hour. So please join me again next time on Amargest Gaming. We're going to do some more of this, Space Engineers 2, and we're going to see how we can colonize the stars. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time on Amargest Gaming.